We are in a historical election. This election is unique in the history of British Columbia. Political scientists say there are two types of elections. There are incremental elections. Incremental means small changes. Government remains in government, opposition remains in opposition. A few seats change hands, but for the most part, it's the status quo. Those are incremental elections. And then every once in a while, along comes a transformative election, an election of historic import. And these elections usually result in dramatic changes. The government gets turfed out on its ear, you get a new government, you get a new opposition, you have a new change in the history of the politics of the province. This has happened several times in our history here in British Columbia. In the 1952 election, when the Socrids came out of nowhere to come to power. 1991, when the Liberals under Gordon Wilson come out of nowhere to form opposition. That was a historic transformative election. And even as recent as 2001, when Gordon Campbell came and won 77 out of 79 seats in the province of British Columbia. That was a historic transformative election. Folks, we are at another transformative election this time around. This is a historic moment in the province of British Columbia. It is going to change the way BC politics work for another generation. And the choices and decisions we make now, here in Vanderhoof, in Nechako Lakes, in Fort St. James, in Burns Lake, in Houston, the decisions we make and the vote we cast is going to make more importance and difference to the province of British Columbia than the previous 3 votes you've made. This is it. This is our moment and our opportunity. We haven't had a Conservative MLA in a generation. If we miss this opportunity now, we will lose it for another generation. Now we must act. Now we must seize the opportunity to have a Conservative MLA represent us. If we miss it, it'll be another generation. You have to think about this and share this message with your friends and neighbors. We will make a difference in the province of British Columbia. These choices, these big transformative elections, they don't start in Vancouver. They don't start in Victoria. They start in small towns like Vanderhoof and Fort St. James. They start in small farms where the good heart and soul of the people of British Columbia come together and they talk around the coffee shop and they share with their friends and neighbors the feelings they have about a change in government that's coming. That's where this starts. And it starts small, but it's going to grow and it's going to get big. We have to be the leaders in this province. We have to show the rest of the province the way we need to go. I'm asking you to help me make this happen.